Like if you want to go out into the world feeling confident and established and create a reality where everybody respects you, adores you, and accepts you, you have to respect, adore, and accept yourself. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, guys, or this podcast, it's probably going to be both. We're going to be talking about the concept that you literally create your own reality. Literally. Like we all, every single one of us on this planet is creating our own reality. If you go out into the world one day, okay, you wake up in a bad mood and you just feel like a piece of crap that day for whatever reasons. Okay, you're just angry, you're frustrated, you're resentful, you're annoyed. When you go out into the world, you're going to see that. You're going to create that reality. Okay, everybody is going to annoy you. It's going to seem like everybody is against you and out to get you. Okay, it's going to seem like everybody wants to see you fail. But the reality is, you're creating that reality. Like it's not real. Okay, everything is just neutral around you. But you can literally shift everything that's going on around you to fit your current reality. Okay, and this is let me just give you an example. Okay, this is one that happens to me often. There are some days where I feel extremely confident. It's like everything is going good in my life. And you can create this confidence by following a certain set of principles that I'll get into in a second. But there are some days where I go out into the world and I feel super confident. Like I look in the mirror and I'm like, damn, I look good. Like my abs are popping, I got a good chest pump, and my face is clear. I don't have acne all over my face. My hair looks good that day. And when I go out into the world that day, I create a reality where everyone is looking at me, but for all the right reasons. Like if a woman looks at me, it means, she's obviously finding me attractive. Like everybody thinks I'm hot. Like if you think you're hot and you think you look good, everybody else is going to think that you look good too. It's not necessarily because they do. It's just because you think they do. So you're creating that reality. But on the other end of the spectrum, if you look in the mirror and you have a bunch of pimples all over your face and your hair just isn't styling the way you want it that day and your clothes aren't fitting that well for whatever reason, and you're just feeling, not so confident that day, let's just say you feel ugly. You feel ugly that day. So when you go out to the world, like you literally create that reality. Okay? Suddenly, nobody's looking at you. You're not getting any looks from women. It's like you're creating the reality. It's crazy how it works. Sometimes I feel like this is all a simulation and I am the creator. And I'm creating whatever I feel that day into my external environments. Okay, and if somebody does look at you, you're probably like, if a girl does look at you, she's probably like, you're going to think that she thinks, wow, like he has really bad acne. Like you're not thinking that she's looking at you for positive reasons. And plus you're just giving off a different energy too. You're giving off this negative energy that people can feel, and they're just not going to respond and react to you the way you would like them to because you don't feel worthy that day. Okay, you could see the most gorgeous woman at the grocery store or at the gym, but she might have like a bad energy about her. Like you look at her and you would never go up and talk to her just because like she has like a frown on her face. She's not smiling and there's just like this negative energy about her. And you're looking at her like she's the most beautiful thing on this planet. But inside her head, she might think that she's ugly. She's not worthy. That nobody wants her. Or maybe she got made fun of in high school because she's so damn hot. Let's just say she has really big boobs, right? Well, when you're younger and you're a teenager or a kid, we are absolutely evil to each other. Okay, so for instance, like if you're a young girl in high school and you have really big boobs, right? What happens? She gets made fun of for having these really big boobs. And she thinks it's a bad thing. But when in reality, all the girls that are making fun of her are just jealous. So they're trying to bring her down. And then she grows up thinking that she has these big, obnoxious knockers. And everybody's looking at her because she has these disgusting big breasts. When in fact, everybody's probably looking at her admiring those breasts. So she's like creating this reality to where like a negative reality when she's can actually look at it as a positive and create a very positive reality out of that. So this is the concept that I'm trying to get across. So most of us are probably living in a negative reality because humans by nature are negatively biased. And this is a survival mechanism we have had for many, many years because it's good to focus on any negative things in our environment to protect us. So let's say thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago, you're walking in the woods by yourself and you hear a noise in the bushes, let's say 20 feet away from you, 10 feet away from you. You're instantly going to think that there's a predator in the bushes. You're thinking negatively. It's a protection mechanism. We are negatively biased by nature. So how do we shift our mindset and shift our reality and shift what we see in the world? Well, as a man or a woman, just become the best version of yourself. Like if you want to go out into the world feeling confident and established and create a reality where everybody respects you, adores you, and accepts you, you have to respect, adore, and accept yourself. If you don't, then you're going to create a reality where nobody else does. So that means you have to start doing self-work. Okay, so what's going to make you proud of yourself? Okay, well, one, going to the gym. Going to the gym is like the number one thing. Not necessarily going to the gym, but working out. You can work out at home. You can work out outside. You can work out at the gym in your apartment complex. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just get a workout in. And take care of your body. That alone will massively shift your reality and the way you see yourself. And in return, the way other people see you. Because you see yourself as a fit, sexy human being. So you're going to assume everybody else sees that too because you are creating your own reality. So fitness is huge. Okay, finances. Now, you can have a really nice body and be really good looking. But if you are broke, especially as a man, you are not going to be proud of yourself. You're not going to be proud of yourself because you know that you can't take care of a woman. You know that you might not be able to take a woman out on a date. You feel ashamed. You know that you can't take care of a family. You decide to have a family. So that creates a sense of dissatisfaction within yourself. And so if you do have a really nice body and you dress really nice and you look really freaking good, but You also don't have your life together and your finances are horrible. Unfortunately, it's gonna, even though you look really good, you're gonna vibrate at a low frequency because you don't have all of the pillars, let's call them, right? Fitness, finances, and we'll talk about some other pillars here shortly that are important. But man, if you have your fitness and finances both at a good level, man, you're gonna go out into the world and destroy it. You're gonna create the most amazing reality. Because when you look in the mirror, you're gonna be proud of who you are. Because not only do I look damn sexy, and I'm proud of the way I look and I'm healthy, you're also like, I'm providing value as well. Okay, because if you're providing value to the world in one way or another by becoming an expert or a specialist in something, that's going to cause you to be very proud of yourself as well. So when you look in the mirror, you're like, man, I'm providing value to the world. I'm really good at my job. And also, I look really good. You're going to create this amazing reality. You're going to be so confident just with those two things alone. You're going to be insanely confident, and you are going to create a fantastic reality. Okay, so some of the other things: fitness, finance, family, and faith are like the 4 common pillars I've heard about. So just having faith, right? Having faith in a higher power, having faith that everything is going to work out is important as well. And of course, family is important as well too. Relationships is important as well. But a lot of times, if one of those is lacking, if your fitness is lacking, you're not proud of the way you look, it's going to degrade the rest of your pillars. So try to get those 4 things in alignment. I would say fitness and finances is the most important. For me personally, it's difficult to focus on family because I live in Tampa, Florida, and the rest of my family lives in Arizona. And it's hard to be there for them, when you're living across the country. But faith, I definitely have a great amount of faith that everything will work out. And we can make a whole nother video on faith. But it's crazy how when you need something really bad, like let's say you need money to pay your rent, somehow it shows up. Somehow it will show up last minute in the most ironic ways. And that's because, I believe that God wants to see you succeed and fulfill your purpose while you're on this planet. But I don't want to get too far off topic. This video is just about how you literally create your own reality. If you go out into the world one day and you feel like everybody's judging you, everybody's negative, nobody's happy, and you're like, I need to move to another state where people are actually happy, you don't need to move. It's that you're creating this negative reality wherever you're currently located. You need to work on yourself. You need to work on yourself. So you need to take some time and sit down and figure out what areas are you lacking in? What areas do you need to improve in? And you need to be real with yourself. Like right now, I have my fitness on point. Like I'll just share a little bit about myself. I have my fitness on point. I love the way I dress. I'm proud of my physique when I look in the mirror. But right now, my finances are not good. I recently got let go from a job where I was making good money. And I live downtown Tampa, so my expenses are pretty high. And in all honesty, I wasn't providing value to the company I was working at. So right now, when I go out in public, I don't even want to go out anymore because I'm just not happy with who I currently am. I'm happy with my fitness, but it's not enough. You need the fitness and finances together, right? And if you just had your finances, let's say you're making 150K, 200K a year, maybe you're even a millionaire. But if you're out of shape and you're not proud with your health or the person that you see in the mirror, it's not going to matter. You're going to go into the world not being the best version of yourself. But yeah, going back to me, I wasn't providing enough value at this place because it doesn't align with my purpose. It doesn't align with the man that I want to become. It was a toxic environment. But again, what if I was just creating that toxic environment? What if it really wasn't toxic? I was just creating that reality. That's actually probably what it was, to be honest. So sit down, figure out what you need to work on. Fitness, I feel like, is very easy to get going because you just need to go to the gym. Like, just get a cheap $15 membership at a gym at a Crunch Fitness or something. It doesn't matter what gym you go to, and just start working out and eating healthy, eating whole foods, counting, how many grams of protein, carbs, and fats you're getting in every day, and figure out how many calories you need to consume every day to start losing weight, or maybe you need to build muscle. That's easy to change. Finances, you need to start working on yourself. You need to start reading, and you need to start developing and acquiring skills so that you can become of value. The more valuable you are, the more money you are going to make. But also, you don't want to work yourself to death either, because then guess what goes to hell? If you're always working, your health. So it's like there's a fine line and an equilibrium that you need to reach when it comes to fitness and finances. Right now, I'm focusing way too much on my fitness and not providing value to the world. And that's because I have an identity of always being really fit. So I like to spend 2 hours in the gym every day. But then I'm exhausted and I'm not spending as much time and energy as I should be on creating value to the rest of the world. And honestly, I've been trying to figure out myself, what gives me energy? What do I want to do? I want to help people. And just making this video for you right now, I had no script and I was procrastinating about even making it. But I want to provide value to everybody else. And I'm hoping that this video provides value to you. So I think I'm going to end it here. Comment, subscribe. I would love to start posting regularly, but I'm not going to make any promises because I never post videos. I post a video whenever I get this sudden urge of wisdom to share. And I would love to start posting regularly, but we'll see. I'm just going to be authentic. We'll see what happens. But comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Whenever that video comes out, hopefully soon. All right, take care, everyone. Peace.